What up, my fellow Knicks fans? This is your guy Marcellus Ease. Don't panic quite yet. Now, the Knicks, after closing the gap in the third quarter in the matchup against the Raptors, they had a lot of fourth quarter blunders, and it kind of led with RJ Barrett. I know he put up a lovely stat line of 30 points, but the timing of these hoops do matter, as we're going to take a look at what exactly happened in this fourth quarter, and you're going to see a lot of the results come from that initial sequence of just RJ having a few blunders. Now, he is one of the captains of the team, and if he wants to take that next step up, the timing of these hoops and the timing of some of his mistakes, he's going to have to cut down on that. And it's going to be very important for him to take a look at that aspect of his game. But without further ado, let's just get to it.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
Alcohol, right?
Okay, so in the fourth quarter, we got to look at key turnovers, man. I mean, this is a really bad turnover by RJ. It led to free throws by Pascal Siakam on the other end. He completely gets stripped right here by Gary Trent Jr. And Pascal is able to capitalize on the other end with the free throw shots. But let's just look at RJ's options. Once again, RJ is one of the captains of the team. And some of these turnovers here, it's just not really a good look. All right. So RJ is going to try to thread the needle here. But once again, I don't think his options even open up. Unfortunately, turnovers like this are normal. But in this game, since we already have so many turnovers, giving up points on the other end after that turnover, it's just, this is what ended up killing us. Let's see. RJ tries to thread the needle. He can't even see Deuce. He doesn't really have a guy open. If he tries to thread the needle here, the thing about the Raptors, their defenders are Chua, Barnes. These guys are long. So they're going to poke the ball out, you know, kind of get in the passing lane. That's the thing about these Raptors. But once again, they're coming off a back-to-back night. And it's just small things like this, you know. We don't even get a shot attempt, and they're going to get 2 points at the other end. This begins this sort of fourth quarter meltdown. Okay, so in this play right here, the fourth quarter woes, they're going to continue here, as it's going to lead to another 2 points by the Raptors. Let's see what happens here. Evan, handles are not tight. Not even, I guess he tries to look off the defender. But let's just see it one more time. It's just going to lead to an easy 2 points. Evan, this whole game has not been tight. You know, but of course the Knicks have to rest their starters at some point. Let's just see what his options were. Obi was open here, but Evan, it's crazy. Evan tried to split the defense. I mean, his handles, even throughout this game, you saw they were not tight. They were not tight. But look at Evan. He sees Obi in the corner of his eye, but he tries to look off the defenders, and it just doesn't work. And Evan, once again, this has been killing us all season. Look at the body position. You know, he was going in one direction, then it's just not. Evan's not athletic enough to make this play direct. But look where the pass goes. The pass is supposed to go, like, even if he bounced it or tries to thread it somehow, like around him or something, the pass goes here. It's not even close to where it's supposed to go. Look at that. Look where it goes. Right to the defender. It's not even close. Again, we had a beautiful third quarter. We cut down on the turnovers. We played good defense, which led to a lot of our offense. But in the fourth quarter, we sort of just gave it away, like in this play. Yeah, 2 free throws. Yeah. This has been killing us this whole game. Now, RJ Barrett in this game had a nice stat line, but plays like this, you know, crucial plays in the fourth quarter, some key baskets that he missed, like this one in the fourth. This was a nice wide open shot attempt, but it's a lot of plays like that because remember, he already started off this fourth quarter with a turnover. This sort of led to the meltdown. We had a lot of just blunders by key players at the very end of games. You know, in the fourth quarter, once again, he put up 30 points, but it's just the shot selection and just the timely of the baskets, the timely hoops, I should say. And look at Obi. Obi got his hands up. Once again, RJ Barrett, unfortunately, sometimes he has tunnel vision to the hoop. But still, it was a good shot attempt. He just didn't capitalize off of it. And this is what that 30-point stat line doesn't show you. It's, you know, when some of these hoops could have been made. You know what I mean? Like, if these buckets came in these type of moments, we would have won the game. Okay, so here's another thing, that 30-point stat line that RJ Barrett put up, it doesn't show you some of the key, you know, things that happened to him in the fourth quarter that kind of caused this meltdown for the whole team. So not only he has the missed easy shot attempt, he gives up an and one right here to Barnes. So he missed kind of a easier conversion, and then he gives up 3 points on the other end. This is where sometimes guys hide behind their stats. I'm not saying necessarily he's doing that, but that stat line sometimes could be fool's gold. Once again, he put up 30 points, but a lot of blunders in the fourth quarter, especially coming from one of the team captains. So let's look at it one more time. And it's just a mismatch. How did we get on this mismatch? Let's see. Okay, so RJ just he guarding Barnes. I guess this is a call on Thibs. It's a 1v1 off the screen. You know what? Sometimes I just don't like the moves RJ does off these screens. Let me see. Let's see if it makes sense. Okay, so RJ goes under the screen. Oh yeah, it's kind of smart. He stays on his man, but there's no communication. I wish they spoke more. You know, RJ stays on his man because Barnes is not a threat from three, so it makes sense to go under. So this is not bad, but I just wish, especially coming from one of the team captains, just more communication. And imagine, I believe this is Achua. Achua could shoot threes, but look at that. Look at that. Look who follows Barnes. RJ and Hartenstein. No communication. So imagine if Achua was like a really good three-point shooter, he probably would have been open on this play. Look at that. They both follow him. Just no communication. But RJ really, I don't know if he just wants to get Barnes from that last Garden matchup. Just the shit talking, but he stays on him. No communication. It's a complete mismatch. Barnes is a lot bigger. Remember, RJ didn't make the shot in the other end, and he's gonna give up a three-point play right here. So a lot of this is what's led to the kind of fourth quarter meltdown that we've seen against Toronto. Okay, so right here on the very next play, after the free throws were made, RJ gave up that three-point play to Barnes. We're gonna see RJ once again. He's gonna have another turnover that's gonna lead to an easy basket, transition basket by the Raptors. It's just, this is not a good look. This is only 3 plays in a row by RJ that it kind of put us in a hole. And Thibs, you know, once again, RJ should have been benched right here. But honestly, look, even before this turnover, Raptors are on a 9-0 run already. 9-0 run where at least 6 of them points is caused by RJ, and the 6-point is right here. And just once again, you know, it's just bad decision making. Let's see what options he had. Once again, it's like, it's never a good look when RJ goes in the lane and it's like he takes on a double team. Remember, all the Raptor players, they have length, they have size at every position. So going in the paint against this team, especially if you're passing, your handles are not crisp, it's going to lead to a lot of situations. And he tries to thread this pass. I guess he tries to thread this pass to Obi. Yeah, once again, if you look at it, we're going to look at it one more time. You're going to see the size of the Raptors make a difference. Look at right here. Right there. Tip. The length of the Raptors is crazy. They're known for that. Deflections right here. He made that pass, but once again, the Raptors are known for this. They always poke the ball. When you try to thread these small little lanes, they're known for doing this. Another bad turnover by RJ and leads to an easy 2 points by Gary Trent Jr. And this completely shifts the momentum of the game. After we enter the fourth quarter with a tie game, we were going back and forth for a little bit, 86, 86, and 80, 88. And it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. But we cannot have turnovers like this from one of our captains. Okay, this play right here, I'm not going to lie, it kind of switched the momentum of the game. AC Brunson with a nice pass to RJ. RJ is wide open. RJ is completely wide open. Completely wide open right here. But this completely changed the whole, like, flow of the game. So he misses the wide open shot. And then Evan right here. I'm not going to lie. It's not like, I don't even know if this is even a turnover. It's not even a turnover. Evan just never had possession. But, you know, this sums up Evan's season right here. It's kind of funny, though. It kind of sums up his season. You would think he has an easy pass to Randall, but something slipped up. Look at that. He's looking right at Randall right here. I don't even think anyone's even on Randall. And, oh, it just sums up his season. It's just the momentum of him falling actually leads him to make the pass to the Raptors, right to them. And this sums up Evan's season, and this pretty much switched up the momentum of the game. As I believe the Raptors right here, they got 2 free throws. So it's not really a turnover, but this play right here really led up to the Raptors, you know, kind of stealing the momentum of the game, and just it kind of dictated the rest of the tone for the fourth quarter. So Evan is unfortunate, but let's go back to the initial play. Look how RJ is wide open. That's what I'm saying. Like, he did drop 30 points, but it's when these 30 points came about. It's definitely not in the fourth quarter. And it also came with a few key mistakes in that fourth quarter. But RJ is wide open here. And sometimes this is where the stat line can sometimes fool you. Remember, fourth quarter, this team just went on a run, made a few mistakes early in the game, and, you know, not making key wide open shots like this. It just, you know, it's unfortunate. It just kind of led to this whole game and the momentum shifting. So it kind of explains what happened a little bit. Another thing that's kind of been killing us, especially with no Mitch, is these little deflections allowing teams to get offensive rebounds. Look at this right here. It's just these last minute deflections. It just leads to second chance opportunities. Look at Gary Trent Jr., which he's been killing us already in this game. That's a big 3 to switch the momentum. And this is the second straight possession where the Raptors had a second chance opportunity after missing a shot. They didn't convert in the previous one, but they got 2 opportunities. And this third one, unfortunately, is just pretty much became one of the daggers. Just gonna look at this offensive rebound. I mean, this tends to happen a lot. Look at Jericho, great on the box out. I'm actually gonna zoom in on that. Jericho, great box out right here. Great box out by Jericho. One more time. Look at Jericho on the box out. Great box out by Jericho. But unfortunately, once again with the deflections and the Gary Trent Jr. hitting that big 3. That fourth quarter was really rough after that beautiful third quarter comeback. So after missing the next shot after that, once again, these offensive rebounds, they've been killing us. Look at that. The pass goes directly into a Raptor hands, man. This is crazy. Who was there on the box out? I believe Randall should have been there on the box out. Pay attention to what happens here because he gets past 3 guys to get this rebound. Yeah, Randall not paying attention on the box out. This has been killing us. Look at that. There's already almost 3 Knick players. I believe Evan is in front of Sims. Yeah, Evans is in front of Sims. So there's already 3 Knick players underneath the hoop. But this guy runs in and still grabs the board. And the box out is just crazy. Sims can't quite handle the rebound. It comes at him too fast. And just another second chance opportunity for the Raptors. And fellas, this play right here is pretty much what iced the game and put the nail in the coffin. As off this pick and roll, See right here. I don't think it's really a communication issue between Sims and Grimes. I just think Fred VanVleet just made the big shot at the end of the day. I mean, look how far back he is. He still ends up nailing this shot. So it's pretty much was the nail in the coffin in this game. At the end of the day, the Raptors, they were playing back-to-back after having a gruesome game the night before. And it's very unfortunate, but the Knicks, they had a rest day and they just didn't really, they kind of gave this game away just with the turnovers. The Raptors were able to capitalize off of each turnover. They started off the game hot, making, you know, all their 3-point shots in that first quarter. And then you put on top of that the turnovers that led to free points for them. And then just, you know, some not that many fourth quarter blunders. It wasn't really that many, but it was just a few. But you just add all those three things over the course of the whole game. And, you know, you kind of get this result right here. The Knicks kind of just gave this game away. It should have been a very winnable game for us. But unfortunately, with the announcement quickly just being out and some of the adjustments we got to make with Mitch not being there, it's just all these things combined. We should have been, but with all these things combined, our room for error was very small. And just the way we played throughout this game, just it wasn't helping us at all. And as you fellas already know, the refs are already against us. So it is what it is, man. We'll see how they bounce back against the Cavs. Until next time, you guys stay safe. Peace.